India size and location. India is one of the ancient civilization in the world. It has achieved multifaceted social-economic progress during the last 5 decades. It has moved forward, displaying remarkable progress in the field of agriculture, industry, technology and overall economic development. India has also contributed significantly to the making of world history. Location. India is a vast country lying entirely in the northern hemisphere. The mainland extends between latitudes 8 degrees 4 feet N and 37 degrees 6 feet N and longitudes 68 degrees 7 east and 97 degrees 25 east. Tropic of Cancer, 23 degrees 30 north, divides the country into almost 2 equal parts. To the southeast and southwest of the mainland lie the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Lakshadweep Islands in Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea respectively. The southernmost point of the Indian Union, Indira Point, got submerged under the seawater in 2004 during the tsunami. Size. The landmass of India has an area of 3.28 million square km. India's total area accounts for about 2.4% of the total geographical area of the world. India is the 7th largest country of the world. After Russia, Canada, USA, China, Brazil, Australia. India has a land boundary of about 15,200 kilometers. And the total length of the coastline of the mainland including Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep is 7,516.6 kilometers. India is bounded by the Young Fold Mountains in the northwest, north and northeast. South of about 22 degrees north latitude, it begins to taper and extends towards the Indian Ocean, dividing it into 2 seas, the Arabian Sea on the west and the Bay of Bengal on its east. Latitudinal and longitudinal extent of the mainland is about 30 degrees. From Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, there is a time lag of 2 hours. Hence, time along the standard meridian of India, 82 degrees 30 east, passing through Mirzapur, in UP, is taken as the standard time for the whole country. The latitudinal extent influences the duration of day and night, as one moves from south to north. India and the world. The Indian landmass has a central location between the East and the West Asia. India is a southward extension of the Asian continent. The trans-Indian Ocean routes which connect the countries of Europe in the west and the countries of East Asia provide a strategic central location to India. The Deccan Peninsula protrudes into the Indian Ocean, thus helping India to establish close contact with West Asia, Africa and Europe from the western coast and with Southeast and East Asia from the eastern coast. No other country has a long coastline on the Indian Ocean as India has, and indeed, it is India's eminent position in the Indian Ocean which justifies the naming of an ocean after it. Since the opening of Suez Canal in 1869, India's distance from Europe has been reduced by 7,000 kilometers. India's contact with the world have continued through ages, but her relationship through the land routes are much older than her maritime contacts. The various passes across the mountains in the north have provided passages to the ancient travelers, while the oceans restricted such interaction for a long time. Exchange of ideas and commodities since ancient times. The ideas of the Upanishads and the Ramayana, the stories of Panchtantra, the Indian numerals and the decimal system, this could reach many parts of the world. The spices, muslin and merchandise were taken from India to different countries. On the other hand, the influence of Greek sculpture and the architectural style of dome and minarets from West Asia can be seen in different parts of our country. India's neighbors. India occupies an important strategic position in South Asia. India has 28 states and 8 union territories. India shares its land boundaries with Pakistan and Afghanistan in the northwest, China, Tibet, Nepal and Bhutan in the north and the Myanmar and Bangladesh in the east. Our southern neighbors across the sea consist of the 2 island countries, namely Sri Lanka and Maldives. Sri Lanka is separated from India by a narrow channel of sea formed by the Palk Strait and the Gulf of Mannar, while Maldives Islands are situated to the south of the Lakshadweep Islands. So we conclude India has strong geographical and historical links with her neighbors.